How much does it cost to travel to Europe for 3 months? Well, my husband and I tallied up the numbers and we are exposing our finances today. We spent $3,600 on ongoing monthly expenses. You can consider this adulting fees. These were things like cell phones, storage units for our vehicle and our RV at home, car insurance, and monthly subscriptions. We spent $12,000 on accommodations. These are things like Airbnbs, hostels, hotels, those nightly fees. Now, we had hoped to keep things under $150 a night. And we did. We kept it down to $136 per night. Our cheapest place that we stayed was Prague, Czechia. Now that was $66 a night and we stayed 3 nights and the place was huge. The most expensive place that we stayed was Venice. It was $314 American dollars to stay there for 1 night. Especially if you're staying in an Airbnb, it's going to be a little bit more affordable if you go ahead and stay several nights in one place and maybe have a home base, because all of those cleaning fees and those taxes, those are going to be a little bit cheaper if you stick around at one location. We spent $4,200 on transportation. Our biggest purchase there was $950 per person on a global Eurail pass. These were 90-day passes that got us on trains all over Europe. Totally worth it. Some other costs included $800 worth of flights. A lot of our flights we purchased through things like American Airlines points, so that saved us some money. You can also use things like Ryanair and some local airlines that are much more affordable. We also spent money on things like train reservations and ferries and buses and taxis, so be sure to consider that. We spent $6,700 on food. Now, food is really important to us. We dined out, we ate groceries, we would eat in a lot to try to save money, but we got a lot of different experiences, and this covers them all, including lots of gelato and lots of English beers. We spent $3,800 on entertainment. Now, these were things like activities and tours and incredible tour guides. It doesn't include some of our cash expenses. We spent $1,000 on cash for things like maybe tipping somebody for a tour, a great tour guide, or maybe paying for me to go to the bathroom in a random bathroom. We spent $1,300 on souvenirs. Now, this is code for Hillary buying things like dresses and Doc Martens, but it actually equaled out to about $200 per person per month that we spent on things that we brought home for ourselves or for others. So we like to leave room in the budget and in the suitcase for us to bring things home. So our total was $32,600. That's everything that we spent to spend 3 months in Europe, and it was worth every penny, guys. Tune into the latest Travel FOMO podcast and you'll hear a lot more where that came from. Life is short. Wonder well.